Hey, what's happening? Paul Ingram here with College Center. In today's training, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I want to show you guys how I progress my students when I'm training with them and coaching with them in person. And we're going to be doing what I call a build a drill or build a skill type of training. And this is what I do when someone's having a hard time learning something brand new and we need to break it down step by step. So this lesson is not free. You got to make sure that number one, you're subscribed to the channel. Number two, hit the thumbs up button right here on the video. Leave me a comment below and let's go ahead, grab our collie stick. You can also do this with a training bolo, and let's go ahead and get to the training. All right, in our build to skill, we're going to go ahead and put together a complete drill that's going to link different tactics and techniques together. So in this drill, the total drill here has 12 movements. So let's go ahead and kick this on off. And we're going to go ahead and focus on the first 6 or 7 movements, and then if you want the rest of the drill, go ahead and click the join button right below this video and check out becoming a sponsor to the channel, and then we can go ahead and get you that exclusive training for the rest of the drill that we're working on today. When I teach a student a new skill, or I'm teaching them a new skill, and if they're having a hard time putting the tactics and the techniques together and then building even applications, whether it's a technical skill that we're developing or tactical skill that we're developing, what I like to do is go through a step-by-step process to make sure that they're really building that skill with the proper progression of building blocks. So I want to kind of give you guys a little example with this. And anytime that you're having a difficult time with any of the videos, any of the drills we have here at College Center, or anything else that you're training, you can use this exact same learning method and it's going to help you out. All right, so we have all these movements here, so let's go ahead and just kind of break it down. So if we look at the drill, the first 7 movements is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 right here. So let's go ahead and break this down step by step. And this is how I like working out with my students, because if they're having a hard time putting this together, you kind of get to take your time with it. You get to learn each individual movement, and then you're starting to flow the movements together and you're building a lot of repetition, and it's more like a ladder step type of progression to building that skill. So let's kind of walk through it just like we're working together. All right, so the first movement of this particular drill is our angle 1. So we're gonna really work this in. Now a lot of times I'll do like a set number of reps. Maybe we'll do it like 10 times. We'll rep everything out 10 times in a row. For the video right now, let's just go ahead and reduce that to 3 sets on each one, so that way the video is not crazy long, and then you can go out and start experimenting with the drill, the training, and add this training method, learning method to some of the other stuff that you're working on. All right, so we're gonna do 3 number 1s in a row, because this is the first movement. This is the first strike. So we have 1, 1, 1. And then we have the 2. So now we're gonna add that in. 1, 2. Right there. Now you're going to notice how I reset, I recenter my mind, I recenter my focus, and I repeat. 1, 2. And then again. 1, 2. Then we move into number 3. We're going to add the third movement. We have 1, 2, sidestep, 3 right there. Again, refocus, recenter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then we're going to add in the 4th movement, which is that backhand thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Right there. Sometimes I have my student count it out loud, at least for the first like 5 or 6 reps, and then I want them to start counting it out kind of silently. When you're counting it out, this helps you to start building a rhythm to the learning method. And when we have rhythm, we can create flow and we can retain the information a lot better as we're building in those reps. So let's go ahead and add in number 5, which is that high umbrella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can notice how I'm stepping off that line to the right. So we're adding footwork in here, and I'm going to show you guys all that stuff when we do it together here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Then we're going to add in number 6, which is the forehand thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see I'm kind of leaning just a little bit more on that forehand thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. All right, let's go ahead and progress this drill up to number 7, which is our low umbrella right here. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there. Let's take a look at that again. You're going to notice on that low umbrella that this is sweeping across and my left hand is coming underneath my right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there. So let's go ahead and turn around. Let's build up to this point of the drill together, step by step. And this way you can also watch the footwork. All right, I went ahead and changed the setting to kind of make sure that there's no shadows, so that way you can see everything a lot more clearly. Let's go ahead, turn it around, and work it out together. You're going to see that we're kind of keep traveling to the right now in this particular drill. So let's work it out nice and slow. So we're going to work on our number 1 3 times. 1, reset, recenter, refocus. 2, again, reset. 3, okay, let's add in that number 2. Right there, reset. We're just taking our time. Okay, add in that number 3. Now watch my right foot. I'm going to step to the right, and there's my number 3. Inside deflection, sometimes it's called. There. Reset, recenter, refocus. Last time. Okay. Adding in number 4, which is that backhand thrust. Okay, again, number 3. Right there. Adding in number 5, so off that backhand thrust, we're going to come up into that high umbrella. Notice how I'm kind of popping the tip up a little bit on that one as well. And the footwork that I'm stepping right 45 up that reverse triangle footwork. All right, let's go ahead and add it in nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recollect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's do it one more time. Okay. Adding in number 6, after this umbrella, we're going to go into that forehand thrust. So you're going to see how we're going to make a little shift to the right, just a tiny little footwork shift to the right. All right, let's go ahead and work this out 3 times, nice and slow, adding in number 6. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Work it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after our number 6 right here, we're going to add in our number 7. So I'm going to rechamber this next to my hip. I'm going to step again to the right. I'm going to turn, sweep it all the way across with a low umbrella, and my left hand's going to come underneath my right. Now for the training, let me show you guys this real quick. For the training, my left forearm is going to make contact to the back of my stick, or if I had a training bolo, it would be to the spine of the training bolo. Now this doesn't mean that we make contact like this, our forearm to the weapon, when we're really applying this tactically. But anytime we have this contact with our stick like this, what that is replicating or signifying is that there is contact with the left hand somewhere in the actual tactical application. So my left hand might be coming into, possibly grabbing their right hand, their weapon hand, their wrist, anything like that. but that's why there's contact with the left to the weapon. So if I come in and I make contact or contact like this, that means that my left hand is making contact somewhere in the actual application tactic. So for the form, for the solo training, we show that there's a left hand contact application by making the contact right there on our weapon. So on the weapon contact, that is just for the solo training, so that way we have that little reminder. There is contact with the left hand somewhere on our opponent, okay? So let's go ahead and add in number 7, nice and slow. All right, let's go ahead and get our reps in, adding in number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's do it 2 more times. Let's do it 3 more times actually to get that extra rep in. This is where we're putting it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember that little shift? 7. All right, let's do it 2 more times. Dalawa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, this last one, let's make it a little bit more fluid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and do it again, make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So as you can see with this training, now we are shortening it by only going 3 reps just for the length of the video, but I do recommend at least a minimum of 10 reps for each step being added. Typically we shoot for somewhere between 20 to 30 reps. That way we can incrementally build that flow connection between the movements and incrementally build up the speed before we start adding in another movement. And once we have everything together, then it's all about rep time. It's all about drilling, and it's all about refining the transitions of the movements, making sure that the technique is very precise, the footwork is on, all those little details coming together to build that skill. So when we're building the techniques like this, first we always build the technical precision first, then we move into the tactical application of the specific thing that we're working. Right? And we can go ahead and build the tactical application just like we built this technical application. If you guys like this type of learning method, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, share this training with all of your martial arts friends, and everyone can use this exact same method of learning regardless of whatever martial arts that you're training and new skill that you're working on developing. It's just a universal learning method. It works very, very well. So it's just a building block method. If you want to get the rest of this drill, I'm going to go ahead and jump in for my sponsors, and we're going to complete this drill. We got 5 more movements that we're adding to it. So go ahead and click the join button right below this video and become a sponsor to the channel, and then you get access to that training plus tons of exclusive training videos and extra perks and everything that we already have up here on the YouTube channel for our members on the channel, for our sponsors here. If you want to continue your training with us and you want to get from zero to flow, head over to KaliCenter.com and go check out our Kali Apex training course. Our basic training course is designed to take you from zero to flow, meaning from an absolute beginner training Kali at all or just training with us, and it is going to incrementally build your skills through solo training, through partner drills, all the way up to the different sparring methods that we work. So you're building from the very core foundation, from step 1, all the way to true application of your skills. And then we have continued training with our Apex members area if you want to go ahead and take your training to the next level, and then we can really help train and coach you from beginner to advanced. All right, you can check that out and then learn more about our Kali Apex. I got a link right below this video. I'll have a link at the end if you just want to kind of jump over there and grab that program and check it on out. All right, so make sure to get outside, get your training in outside here. It's just such a beautiful day, and make nature your Kali dojo, because sometimes you get a little surprise in your training that nature will throw at you that no dojo indoors could ever replicate. Right? They can't replicate the different imperfections in the ground. They can't replicate the sudden changes of weather, the different temperatures, the rain, the snow, the slippery ground from the dew and the frost. So get outside, challenge your collie with nature, and that's going to really exponentially build your collie skills much, much faster, all right? And then from time to time, you can sneak into the dojo and you'll be flying around. It'll be easy to navigate that simple terrain. All right, I'll see you back here next time for some more collie training. Keep it light, keep it fun. Don't get too frustrated with it and too crazy, you know, oh man, this isn't working. Just keep it fun, keep it light, and we'll see you next time.